Good morning, afternoon, evening, gamers. So we did the Path of Exile 2 trailer, and I was looking around with some of my other favorite YouTubers, and I came across the Path of Exile mobile, and I was saying to you all that I got some very strong Diablo sort of vibes off of it. Well, obviously, a lot of other people have been thinking the same thing. And do you remember the at was it Diablo, was it BlitzCon, was it 2017, 2018? I can't remember, with the whole Diablo Immortal debacle. Don't you guys have phones? Yeah. Well, if you remember that, I think you're going to like this. It seems to be that I'm not sure who makes the game, but they seem to be having a few subtle digs at Blizzard. It seems to me anyway. You can make up your own minds. Grinding gear games, that's all.
So mobile games are kind of bullshit, right? Pay to win microtransactions, time gates, energy bars, random nag screens, notifications, video ads. You get the idea. There's really a lot of evil garbage going on in mobile games today. But in 2012, when you first released Path of Exile on PC, you really could have said the same thing about a lot of free-to-play games there too.
So this is what it looks like. There are 8 skill binds, 5 flasks, the same gear you'd expect to see on any Path of Exile game. One of the major benefits of this project was the tech we've developed. It's allowing us to improve our tools and engine and system across the board for all platforms. Our goal is to bring Path of Exile to mobile with absolutely zero compromise.
We wanted to make something that is a real Path of Exile game. We didn't just farm it out to an external studio. It's developed entirely by a team here in New Zealand.
Now, for many of you that don't know, I don't know if they're having a bit of a dig at Blizzard, but a lot of Diablo Immortal was actually made in China by, I can't remember if it was Tencent or one of the other big mobile operators. But it certainly wasn't made in the States. Certainly wasn't made at Blizzard. So I don't know if they're referencing that, but I just thought I would put it out there. You be the ones to make up your own mind, but it's food for thought.
The only thing that's fundamentally different between phone games and PC games is that you expect to play for shorter game sessions on a phone. Maps are a perfect length to have the quick turnaround time required for mobile gameplay, while retaining all of the deep systems that Path of Exile players expect.
Back then, we really felt like we could do free-to-play on PC without all that player hostile stuff. So we thought, maybe we can do the same thing on mobile. Maybe we can make a game that bucks all those bullshit trends and make it something that's a good game first, that just so happens to be played on a phone.
So, Path of Exile Mobile. Now, I want to point out that whilst what they had to say is very candid, it's very honest, and it is very true. Mobile games are, for the most part, absolute trash. Generally, the games themselves seem to be quite well made, and they work fairly well, and they look great, but they always have these terrible, terrible business models. And nobody's ever thought to go, you know what? People really don't like that. Let's try and do something different. Now, are they being genuine? Is Path of Exiles Mobile going to do that in a completely different way? Maybe. Maybe. But having said that, they talked about, the games market being rubbish, and about them, making the game themselves, but they've not really gone into any specifics. So I would say maybe be optimistic, but also be cautious, because unfortunately many games developers, have told us, yeah, that this game's going to be great, it's going to work really well, there won't be any microtransactions, honest. And then you find a couple of months later, out come the microtransactions. So what I'm saying is, games developers lie. Not so much the grassroots people who actually make the game, but the people at the top, the sales people, I suppose. They give you that sales pitch to get you to buy it, after all. And a lot of the games all share one thing in common: they're always so overly greedy, and through their greed, often or not, they just put people off. And most gamers would agree that 90% of mobile games are just, they're not great. And I've showed you a couple which aren't too bad. There was Raid, which we did a video on, and I mean, again, it's all right, but it still has this overabundance of greed. When I turn it on now, I have to go through about 6-7 screens of just buy this, this is on sale, before I can actually get into the game. You do that a couple of times, it's not quite so bad. You're doing that every single day when you want to play the game. After a while, you start to get tired of it. And I showed you the Mario Kart game. Now, I didn't find that one too bad. There is a shop in it. There is some sort of microtransaction thing, but it doesn't pop up in your face. It's never, it's there, but it doesn't, it doesn't keep on reminding you. So, yeah. There are some games that manage to try and keep that balance. Will Path of Exile be one of them? Or will it do better where most of them fail? I don't know. But it might be one to watch and to be quietly optimistic about. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out, and it means that YouTube might not kick me off for a little while longer. Who knows? But don't worry, I've already got an account going on BitChute, should the inevitable happen. So, until the next video, be well, stay safe, laugh lots, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now.